Oh my gosh. Thank you. Today, as I'm recording this, we just hit 10,000 subscribers. Man, I prepared to make this video, but the moment those words just came out of my mouth, I just felt like a chill come over my body, because I can't believe that's happening. Like last night as I went to bed, we were at 9,992, I think it was. And I literally had a dream last night that 3,000 people all in unison just went, "This guy's stupid, unsubscribe." So when I woke up and found that we had hit 10,000 subscribers, that really got to me. I just want to thank everybody out there. This is a huge moment for this channel, for many reasons. The first of which is simply because it's 10,000 subscribers. I cannot believe that happened. For anybody who has never heard me tell the story before, when I started up this channel, I was so nervous about it because I used to be on another YouTube channel. It was like a little podcast thing that we did about movies, and I was on there with like 6 or 7 other people, and we did that for 2 years, and in that 2 years we got maybe 10 subscribers. Yeah, it was kind of a mess, and I was the one doing all the work on it, so it was driving me nuts. Like, I was organizing all the shows, I was editing them all, I was running the channel, like, it was driving me nuts, taking up all my time. So when I decided to do this channel all by myself, I was like, man, if we only got 10 with all those guys working on it, what am I going to be able to do on my own? So the fact that we're not even at the 2-year mark and we hit 10,000 subscribers is amazing to me. So I thank everybody out there who has watched these videos, who has subscribed, and especially everyone who has shared the videos. That's the best way to get new subscribers. Anytime that I see that somebody has shared one of my videos on Facebook, on Reddit, on Twitter, that's huge to me. So thank you guys so much. The other reason why this is huge is because there is a YouTube Studios here in New York. I'll admit, I do not have the best equipment, I don't have the best set. I have a pretty good set considering that I made it myself for practically no money. This is not bad. But there is actually a YouTube Studios here in New York, and they will actually let you come and use their studios with all their equipment, all their recording equipment, all their sets, their lights, all that stuff. You can go and use it, but only if you have 10,000 subscribers. And it used to be 5,000 subscribers, and when I hit 5,000 subscribers, I was like, yes, I can finally go there and do it. I went to the page to find out how I could go there and do it, and in the time since I last checked to when I hit 5,000 subscribers, they bumped it up to 10,000, and my stomach just sank when I saw it. I was like, it took me so long to hit 5,000. I don't know if I can wait till I hit 10,000. And then you guys just stepped it up. You guys started spraying this all around. You started subscribing like crazy. Thank you guys so much. Oh my gosh. And so yeah, now I can actually do it. I can actually go there, unless they bumped it up again. Geez, it's been a few weeks since I checked, so they might have gone, it's 20,000 now. But, oh god, can you imagine? Anyway. So I'm going to go there and I'm going to find out what I have to do to actually start recording in that studio. I'm still going to do stuff here, but for the really big, more professional stuff, I'm going to go there, start recording there. Hopefully it'll work out. For anybody who is a fan of JonTron, if you'll notice that he has a new set recently, that's it. That's where he goes to record. Which is kind of awesome, the idea that I'll be working in the same building as him. And many other talented YouTubers. But that's the other thing that makes this huge. I said the word working with. I'm now making enough money off of this channel that it kind of is like a part-time job. Like, it kind of is something that I can actually start telling people, yeah, I do this partly for a living. It still doesn't make as much money as my full-time job, but it's getting to that point which I am starting to make so much money from there that, honestly, I might drop my full-time job in the real world down to being just part-time so that I can focus more on this, which is a very frightening idea, because the income you make off of YouTube fluctuates greatly, but it would mean that I would be able to get more videos up and I would be able to get more professional looking videos up, which I know I really need to do. It's just the more professional videos take way longer to do. Like if you were a fan of that editorials video that I did, which I talked about the deconstruction of superheroes, that took about 3 weeks to make. Yeah, whereas something like Comic Class takes 2 days to make. So I am going to be able to start focusing more on professional looking videos, getting more videos out there if I do go down to part-time, but that's still kind of up in the air. I just wanted to let you guys know what might be happening with this channel. But speaking of the future of this channel, back when I hit 500 subscribers, I looked at how much money I was making and I went, you know what? In order for me to turn this into a career, 50,000 has to be my goal. If I can hit 50,000, I can probably do this as my full-time complete job. And at 10,000, listen, YouTube still doesn't pay much, especially considering how much work you put into it. But I am making a little bit more money than I thought I would be making at this point, so I might actually be able to make this my full-time job at 40,000 subscribers. In fact, if I open up a Patreon, I might be able to start doing it at 20,000, but in all honesty, the idea of doing a Patreon is kind of frightening to me, because when there's no Patreon and nobody's paying me to do this, it kind of feels like, yeah, I can just go out there and do whatever I want. I have total free control of this channel. But if I have a Patreon up, it's like, oh, I have people to disappoint now. Oh, I'm gonna let so many people down. So I don't know if that's ever going to happen. But I just want to let you guys know that, just because I want to be honest with you guys. I want to let you know what the future of this channel is, because it's gotten to that point now and we're just like, oh shoot, I need to start planning the future of this channel. So this channel now has a future. That's incredible to me. Again, just thank you guys so much. And speaking of the future of this channel, let me just let you know what's coming up this weekend. This weekend, I have not done any game room shows in a while because the world of comic books and movies has been so crazy that I haven't had really much time to talk about video games. But this weekend, I have a couple videos coming out all about Pokemon, because if you have watched this channel long enough, you know that Pokemon is one of my favorite game franchises of all time. Boop. So I actually have a few videos coming up. I have a rant video because you guys told me on Twitter you wanted to hear it, which I still can't believe. I have a review coming up for Pokemon Go. I have some stuff planned next week for Pokemon because Pokemon fever is high right now. But next week on Comic Class, I'm going to be covering all of July's DC Rebirth books. I also have a review of the new Voltron cartoon coming up. You guys have been asking for that for a while, and believe me, I've been wanting to do it for a while because that cartoon is amazing. I have some more editorials on the way, but as I said, those take a while to get done. And for anybody who is wondering, hey, are you going to do anything for San Diego Comic-Con? You know, you dedicated an entire week to talking about E3. I dedicated an entire week to talking about E3 because at E3, everybody has their one big show at a specific time, and everything happens during those shows. At Comic-Con, there's like 20 panels going on at once, and things are being announced at all of them, so I can't possibly cover all that as it's happening. So instead, every single year for Comic-Con, what I do is I wait until it's all over with, and then I make a top 10 list of my favorite stories from that year's Comic-Con. So on Monday, that's when that video will be coming out. Man, I've got a lot planned for this weekend, so I better get back to that, but I just want to let you guys know that I really appreciate all the support that you've shown. Thank you guys so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I will also finally be putting up a trailer for this channel so that people who, when they click on the channel, will finally know what the hell Professor Thorgy is all about. Because sometimes it's even hard for me to define that. But, so that's another thing that's going up. I'm just rambling at this point because I just can't believe this happened. But thank you guys so much. Come back next time. Bye. Thank you. Oh my gosh. Thank you.